Hello, here we go with Kinks Chapter 7. And this is an era of great success for the Kinks after their RCA days, which saw some difficulties. And we start off with the album that came out in February of 1977 on Arista Records, Sleepwalker. And this record did really well. In the States, it reached number 21. They said it was the best seller the Kinks had since the greatest hits in 1966. So the Kinks had a long, dry spell there. But there were some great hits on here. And we start off with Life on the Road on this album. Give me life on the road. Give me life on the road. Just a great song. Wonderful stuff. A lot of maturity in this album. Solid rock. Dave is playing great guitar work on this thing. Just a wonderful album. Here's the inner sleeve. Kinky Kinks. The next song on here is Mr. Big Man, which is another one of those you moved away and sold your soul. It's a well-respected man, chapter 99. It's a pretty decent song. But then we get to the big hit on this album, Sleepwalker. I'm a sleepwalker. I'm a night stalker. I'm a night walker. So here's a little CD booklet. It's got some of the lyrics in here. So a good song. Really, everything on here is very mid-70s modern rock. Not a lot of nostalgia like Ray was giving us before. A lot more successful stuff. Now, during this time, Ray tried to produce another stage version of Preservation, but it just didn't work out. It's just forget that Preservation stuff, man. Move on. Next song on here is called Brother. And this is I think this is an homage from Ray to Dave. The world's going crazy. Nobody gives a damn anymore. We'll be okay because I'm your brother. So it's kind of soft, kind of dreamy. But Ray's rediscovering the strength of power, of family and relationships. And that's really good for him. He's like a mime here. He's got his mask on. Yeah. Next is another hit, Jukebox Music. There's a lady plays a favorite record on the jukebox every day. All day long she plays the same old song. She believes the stories are real. It's only music on the jukebox music. It's only music. Only music on the jukebox music. Great song, great song. And then we get on the side, that is on side two, Jukebox Music. Then we get into Sleepless Night. And this is where Dave sings, ooh, oh, there's a rude little lady sitting next to me. Once I was her love, now she's found someone else. Ooh, the sleepless night. So this is Dave singing, and it's a very sad lament about a lost love. Kinks do a lot of those. But it's a pretty good song. It's kind of dreamy. It's got a great guitar break in the middle. Thank you, Dave. Great stuff there. And then we get another song, Stormy Sky. Stormy Sky. We're under a stormy sky, watching the clouds roll by. So it's a Ray had to think about weather. And they were troubled at this time, of course. Next is Full Moon. Full Moon is another soft, dreamy Ray song. It's just another full moon. But then we get on to the last track on this album, Life Goes On, which is a big hit. And like most bands, they start off with a great song, there's some filler, and then they finish with a good song. And same thing with side two, start off great and finish great. And that's what my choir director used to say. You got to start off great, you got to finish great. Well, that's what the Kinks did on this album, Sleepwalker. That last song, Life Goes On. A friend of mine just had a real bad time. You see, his life was shattered and he lost his mind. His girl ran off along with his best friend, and through emotional stress, he brought his life to an end. Get that frown off your head, 'cause you're a long time dead. Life goes on and on and on. Says here, no use running around looking scared. Life could get you when you're unaware. One day it's gonna come, you better accept it. Life, you bit when you least expect it. And one day when you are gone, you know that life still goes on. But no one will care if you've been good, bad, right, or wrong. Life will go on and on and on. Life goes on and on and on. Great album. Great 4-star. Wonderful. Brilliant. I say one of their best albums since Muswell Hillbillies. It's excellente. Wonderful. Thank you. Um, Not so melodramatic. And they follow this album up. Oh, by the way, when you get the CD version, it's got some great bonus tracks on here. Prince of the Punks is pretty good. The Poser's kind of good. Just fun stuff. I bought 3 box sets. This is the Kinks for the Pie era, and it's got some great alternative covers on here. Covers you're not going to see normally, but they're from different countries. King size. Japanese. There's the Kinks. United Kingsdom. Live at Kelvin Hall. Something Else by the Kinks. Unusual cover. Face to Face. They're sitting on a cannon. Here's Arthur. And they did a nice job of having paper covers on these. The Village Green. We are the Village Green. Lola, that's pretty standard cover word apparently. And Percy, which is it's a soundtrack from a strange movie about a penis replacement. I also got the RCA CD box set, which includes Muswell Hillbillies. We love that one. Everybody's in Showbiz, which has at least 2 brilliant tracks. Preservation, Part 1 and 2. And Soap Opera, which is horrible. And Schoolboys in Distress. Now, some of you people are going to say, oh, Dennis, you got to go with vinyl. Well, I like vinyl. I love vinyl. The warm analog sound. But I also love the cold digital convenience of CDs. They're so wonderful. So easy to have fun with. And there's also the Arista box set. I think these are still available on Amazon or wherever you buy your CDs and vinyl. But they're great stuff. The next album that Kinks came out in May of 1978 was called Misfits. Misfits. Let's see what they say in the Kinky booklet about Misfits from 1978 here. That also tracked good. Now, I know some people give it a 3-star rating. Not quite as good as Sleepwalker, but I think it's almost as good. 78. In May of 78, the new album Misfits is released. The American critics are unanimous in their approval. Nearly a masterpiece, they say, enthuses Rolling Stone. But the British counterparts are less certain, although usually curmudgeon calls it vintage Kinks. It reached number 40 in America with that Rock and Roll Fantasy, which is a great song. This is from the booklet of the Kinks picture book CD comp. So the next album is Misfits. And what are the Misfits? The Misfits are you and me. Misfits are people that don't fit in, that don't belong, that just don't feel right. And here's a nice picture. Now, you thought Ray's face was elongated. You ain't seen nothing yet, brother. And in the back here, we got Dave Davies. Again, very elongated. So they got into the not the mirror of love, but the funhouse mirror. That's the advantage of vinyl. You do get to enjoy a lot more visuals. And it's a complete lyric sheet. Now, Misfits had a great single that was promotional only. I got to show it to you. I bought this at the Austin Record Show. I had to have it. It's the Kinks Misfit EP. Now, why is it Misfit? Because it's got the vinyl is square. It still plays, and it is an EP. You got Misfits and Permanent Waves on this side. On this side, you got Rock and Roll Fantasy and Black Messiah. So it's an EP. And the cover, the record is square, not round. And the cover is round, not square. You gotta love it. Oh, brother. I don't think it's rare. But you gotta have it. You know, it's one of those things like this is too wild. A round cover with a square record. Oh, brother. Okay, so what can we say about Misfits? Well, it was a great album. Um, Misfits. Let's start off with the first song, which is the Misfits song. You say your summer is gone. Now the winter. Now you say your summer is gone. Now the winter is closing in. They say that even in your day, somehow you never quite could fit in. Though it's cold outside, I know the summer's gonna come again. Because you know what they say, every dog has his day. You're a misfit, afraid of yourself, so you run away and hide. Oh, brother, that hits home. You've been a misfit all your life, why don't you join the crowd and come inside? You wander through this town like you've lost your way. You had your chance in your day, but you threw it all away. But you know what they say, every dog has his day. So this is about all those people that don't fit in. All those punkers in 77, all the weird people that they were scared, they were lonely. This describes Ray. He's really touched on this throughout his career, describing these kinds of people. And again, it's poignant. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful track. Misfits. And it was a hit. Next is Hay Fever. This is like, uh, I got hay fever, blacking up my head. Hay fever, I ought to be in bed. How can I dance when I can hardly breathe? Wish I could cure this infernal allergy. So this is, for those who suffer from hay fever, I empathize with you. This is the only song I know of that anybody ever wrote about hay fever. It's pretty good. Next song is very quirky. Black Messiah is the name of it, and of course that was an Isaac Hayes album, Black Messiah. But he's not describing Isaac Hayes here. It's a reggae song, and he says, "But what if I told you that God was black? What would you think of that? I bet you wouldn't believe it." So it's just kind of a quirky, like, face it, man, we're all the same. Doesn't matter what skin color you are. Well, unfortunately, it does a lot of times, but it shouldn't, because we're all people inside. We're all trying to make it in this world. So the Black Messiah is going to set the world on fire. He's got a neighbor that talks about the Black Messiah. He's going to get revenge on you people that have been mean to us, been mean to people of color. Everybody's got a right to speak their mind, so don't shoot me for saying mine. Everybody talking about racial equality. You hear everybody talking about equal rights, but white's white, black's black, and that's that, and that's the way you should leave it. Yeah. Next, oh brother, this next song was a smash hit. Rock and Roll Fantasy. It's an epic song. Epic. Hello, you. Hello, me. Hello, people we used to be. Isn't it strange? We never changed. We've been through it all, and we're still the same. And I know it's a miracle we still go, and for all we know, we might have a long way to go. And it talks about Dan is the man, and he lives for rock and roll. He's just hiding away in a rock and roll fantasy. And when the world gets too close to him, he just turns the music way up loud. He's just living in a rock and roll fantasy. And who hasn't done that when they're feeling depressed? Just crank it up. Yeah, make you feel good. But right at the end, he says, don't want to spend my life living in a rock and roll fantasy. Don't want to spend my life living on the edge of reality. Don't want to spend my life hiding away anymore. As a record collector, I have hid away at times, hid away with my record collection. So get out there, enjoy life, give people a chance. They'll meet you halfway. It's worth it. It really is. For all you people who are lonely and wish they could be out there with people, find a friend. Take a chance. Maybe you'll lose, maybe you'll win, but you tried. You know, like Shakespeare said, it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. So give it a try. Okay, how can you top rock and roll fantasy? You can't. In a Foreign Land is the next track on here. And this is Ray's takeoff of George Harrison's Tax Man, where they go to a foreign land to avoid taxes. I'm so glad we made it. I thought we'd never land. I grabbed all my cash, decided to dash far away to a foreign land. For here I am in a foreign land. Of course, the Davies brothers and band did not escape. They did not move to France or wherever, Jamaica. Now, they stayed in England most of their lives, and they paid their taxes. But this is kind of describing people who do the tax dodge. Next is Permanent Waves, which is another I'm losing it lament type of a song. It's okay. It's not the best. Out of the Wardrobe is next, and that's about a closet queen. You know, they did a song about Lola, and later on, of course, Green Day did a song about wearing female clothes. So I mean, for people who enjoy that, that's their thing, man. It's okay. You know, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me. But here they're kind of celebrating. Like the wife doesn't know what to think of it. But yeah, Closet Queen. Okay. Then there's Trust Your Heart, which is another sad lament by Dave. Trust Your Heart. There's all the Kinkies doing their misfit thing. Trust Your Heart. In a sheltered place where I view the world and all that it contains, I would see your face in a misty haze and wish you were here. Yeah, another lament, another lost love. Then we finally end up with Get Up. Here's a song for all the little men who get forgotten, trodden time and time again. Here's a message. Here's a message for the little guy. Don't let the situation pass you by. You're in the middle while the big mouths fight. So you get it from the left and the right. Ain't it crazy? So get out of your easy chairs. We've got a lot to do out there. Well, ain't we? Good's gone, but right is wrong. I don't know which side I'm on lately. Another one of these poor little guy, get out there and fight. Rah, rah, rah. So it's a great album. Not quite as good as Sleepwalker, I think, but still, it's it's great. It's a great album. So there you have it. We're at the 20-minute mark. I covered two albums this time. Two brilliant Arista albums, 77 and 78. The Kinks comeback. Yay! Some people would say, oh, that's just hard rock. But there's still some lamenting stuff going on. Still a little nostalgia, not too much. Nothing over the deep end. Tight, hard rock songs. So there you have it. Kinks Volume 7. We'll cover 8 in a day or two. I'll see you then. And don't forget, the Misfits are everywhere.